Education is the passport to future, but tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it. I, Rishmi Kaur, faculty CPJ College of Higher Studies and School of Law, welcome you all on the orientation for Masters of Law students of CPJ College of Higher Studies and School of Law. Today we are honored with the presence of our Director General, Mr. Yugam Chaturvedi, Director Academics, Professor J.P. Mawla, Director CPJ College, Dr. Ashutosh Agarwal, Director School of Law, Dr. Amit Jain, Dean School of Law, Dr. Chandni Tyagi, in charge academics, Mr. Vikram Pratap Singh, HOD LL.M, Dr. Didi Sharma, HOD BLSB and BBLSB, Mr. Amit Bhattacharya. It's given me immense pleasure to welcome all our new students and our existing students who choose CPJ and believe in CPJ for their master courses. And I believe that today's orientation will be fruitful. Chandraprabhu Jain College of Higher Studies and School of Law was established in 2007 by our respected chairman, Mr. Subhash Chandra Jain, with his dynamism and persistence for seeking and adopting the innovative methods to improve the quality of higher education. The college has now established itself as one of the leading colleges in Delhi. Now may I request the gathering to kindly stand up in the honor of national anthem, please. Affiliated to GGSIP, Delhi, and approved by Bar Council of India, Delhi. The vision of CPJ School of Law is to impart the excellence in legal education and become a renowned center of higher education and academic research. CPJ School of Law provides LL.M in the following specializations: corporate law, criminal law, alternative dispute redressal. We at CPJ School of Law believe in the innovative learning and practices and build innovative skills and employability for first of all entrepreneurial mindsets. As CPJ College has 6,000 plus alumni, we are associated with the contribution in the growth of the college. 1,000 plus campus events has successfully organized by the college. 1,000 plus high-profile guests, including legal workers, ministers, and government officials. CPJ College has 1,000 plus faculties with a strong mentorship and the top school, which is the reason of growth of success of CPJ College. Moving ahead, and I will invite all our dignitaries to kindly move a step forward for lamp lighting ceremony, please. A Master in Economics from a prestigious Delhi School of Economics, University of Delhi. Sir is associated with CPJ for more than 10 years now and brings travel to the college in diverse area. The student community is benefited by his guidance and motivation, by his personality development programs and pre-placement staff. With his support, hard work and guidance, the college is one of the leading institutes in Delhi. With this brief, it's an honor to invite the embodiment of the college, Mr. Today-MDRA, on the stage, please. A big round of applause for sir, please.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks, Ms. Ishmi. And thank you so much, our student, Ms. Dubey, who has always supported us and has excelled by giving a beautiful start to our programs in the recent past, and I feel so it will remain in the coming times also. One thing for sure, we are already extremely delayed, and looking at the numbers that Ranjit Singh ji to be here today because we would have looked that great. We were thinking that it being Sunday and students who will come for the LL.M, they would be more comfortable coming on Sunday, being that they would maybe involved on Saturdays in their courts or other engagements and try to make the best possible thing that we can do for them. Anyways, the ones who are here, honoring your presence and welcoming you for the orientation of LL.M today. Dear students, one thing for sure, whatever that I did speak yesterday to the students who were here for the orientation of BLLB and BBLLB honors, which was a jam-packed order yesterday because no two doubts the strength was pretty good and the numbers too was equally good. What I did speak yesterday would not make any sense today to you because you already traveled a great distance in your legal career. You already are graduates in BLLB or BBLLB, whatever stream, but you are an LLB graduate already and now looking forward to tread ahead for a year more in education and adding some more wisdom, knowledge and content to what you know about the subject. We were very lucky enough to have an LL.M course for this year onwards and with a good intake of 60 seats. And it was courtesy that we had this opportunity of inviting our students that you can take this opportunity and can be with your hopefully I would say that I mean it and you mean it to your beloved college for a year more. One thing is for sure, the bondage or the closeness to your college from where you graduated, believe it or not, it remains for the lifetime. If I graduated from Hindu College in 1984, which is years from now, or if I post-graduated from Delhi School of Economics, and wherever we still meet in alumni and all, no two doubts, most of my batchmates are sitting on top positions today across India and abroad. A lot of them are bureaucrats, a lot of them are IPS officers, etc., etc. But when we meet the feel of that Hinduite, or if I go to my postgraduate ceremony also in Delhi School of Economics, we have anybody and everybody who's meeting has reached some pinnacle in one's life. It's a great feeling. And you kind of immediately traverse back to what you were those 35, 40 years back. And that's a fact. When I went for Hindus alumni and there was some celebration also, 125 years of the college. Believe me, we went down to each and every group of 7, 8 who were there. We went down and explored that this was the room where we were in the first year, this was the room we were in the second year and third year. And like that, and believe me, not much has changed. No air conditions have been being there, they've not been installed. Because those are British times buildings which are very high roofs and ventilators and all. So, no need of it in fact. You would never feel hot or humid. The maximum the change was that there were projectors because things have changed. A lot of things are through PPTs. In our time when they passed out, there was nothing called computers even. I remember when I was in Delhi School of Economics, I was in the final year, I'm talking about 1985-86. Believe me, Ratan Tata Library is the library, the very most renowned library of Delhi University, RTL it's called. In Ratan Tata Library, a room was given to set up the computer center of Delhi University. So, there usually is such big words going across all students, teachers and everybody coming. Something called computers are coming. People who were coming, the technicians and all to make that. They would, take their slippers out, take their shoes out, and would walk inside that room, and all such things. This was the time, like, I passed out my post-graduation when there was no computers. Things have changed. They've changed a lot. When I came to Europe, and I came back from Europe, there was nothing called mobile phones. I still remember giving a call back to my home, how difficult it used to be in those cold, wintry days in Europe, with all snow around, frozen state, and you're looking and searching for some, the booth, which doesn't exist anymore. You don't see any of those booths where you can drop a 1 rupee coin and you can give a call, because everybody has a mobile today. So as things change, this is what the basic philosophy of life, and I feel that one adheres to that. चाहूँगा यही बच्चों आप लोगों से बोलने के लिए आज ओरिएंटेशन में आप अपनी 5 साल की जर्नी ऑलरेडी कवर कर चुके हैं. But believe my words, learning is never ending. Never ending. खासकर certain subjects, when we talk about law even included, talk about medicine, talk about IT, technology. You need to be updating yourself on a very, very regular basis. You cannot remain, sitting on seven high skies, thinking that, oh, I was a gold medalist in the university, or I was a topper in my college, and that you know everything. No, if you had passed out in 2010, and you were a gold medalist, I believe it, great. But now it being 2022, in 12 years, a lot of things would have changed. And if you have not been updating yourself on a day-to-day basis, then you are left behind. Like for example, any best of the surgeons would have done their MS surgery from Quality Institute as a student 15 years back. Today, of course, there was no robotic surgery at that point of time. When anybody talks about, there's not much of, there's very least possible, invasion, internal invasions to the body, as much least cuts that are given through lasers, laser surgeries, you have robotic surgeries, etc., etc. So they have to update themselves. Same way you law students need to update yourselves. You cannot remain content with the feeling that whatever that I've studied, oh, that's enough for the day for me. I know everything. No. What you knew at that day that you learned it, but maybe there are changes, maybe there are additions. And this is what keeps happening in the law also. So learning is a never-ending phenomenon and a process. And I feel people who succeed in life, they believe in the philosophy that learning is a never-ending process. And one should remain stuck to that if you really wish to achieve something in that particular stream in which you feel this learning of mine is going to be of use, and I will be putting it into your practice and into implementation and all that. One thing good feel is that most of the students who have joined LL.M are already passed out students of our college. So I need not to speak about the college, you know the college so well. At times the students, they know the college more to what we know about the college. So that's a good feel that you are there, you will be continuing to hear more. And of course, looking at this field, as was a request from a good number of students joining us in LL.M, and when they were taking admissions and they were coming to the college for seeking the same, they had this feeling of, would the classes be in a hybrid mode or not? For your convenience, we would initiate it in a hybrid mode. But we would definitely expect the strength of the classes to be of some strength. It's not that any one of you who has just taken LL.M for the sake of, procuring a degree and not learning, and think that the objective of doing LL.M is lost. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know. If you want to just add on a degree to you that I'm LLB honors, or LLB from X college, the CPJ itself, and LL.M from CPJ College, IT University. That will just add on to a degree. But if you go for an interview and interaction, whatever subject that you have done your LL.M in, the specialization is ADR, it's a corporate law, it's a criminal law, and you have put some very deep questions about it because it's considered you've done a specialization in that subject. And then you're absolutely zapped. You have a vacuum before you and you just can't answer it. Otherwise, if you remain serious about it, there's nothing that which would make you not answer that. You would be in a position to answer it, no two doubts about the same. So take your this 1 year seriously now that you have chosen to be a postgraduate student also. You must take it seriously, must take it with the right feel, must take it with the feel that, this won't be adding just not my educational qualification, but my content and my knowledge too. My wisdom to would widen the subject. And that's always proven once you are accosted, by anyone who's taking an interaction with you, whether it is tomorrow in your own company that you may be joining, maybe in a legal firm that you're joining, and you'll be picking up a case of an area. What all do you know about it? In how depth you know about it? How you can analyze that case? How can you interpret that case? How can you present it in a very different fashion? It's always considered that advocates, you have to take a vow, if I'm not mistaken, that you become an advocate, or abroad it's called solicitors and all. They have to take a vow that they would adhere to the ethics of the code. They would adhere to truth and all such things. So keeping all such things in mind, a lot of times remaining, very stuck to the truth in a courtroom may not lead you to succeed in your case. So one has to dwindle, one has to be very smart. I give you an example, it's a very beautiful one. There was this advocate. Let's not get so serious and do not need to be serious. It's a welcoming field for you all as students. This is a very nice one. This is this advocate who had 10 children. And of course, wife. So whenever he would go to ask for a house for rent, the landlord or the landlady would ask him, who all are there? He would say, it's my wife, it's my 10 children. So they would not give the house for the rent. Taking that, this is maybe the house is not kept well. There are 12 people staying inside the house. There are 10 children. So he was quite perturbed about it, what to do. One day, he asked his wife on a Sunday, here you kindly go to the cemetery and pay our homage to our parents who are there on their graves. And kindly take 9 children with you. One you can leave with you. The wife says, okay. And a very normal, good feel she goes. And he too goes to a house to ask for rent. Because he's taken a vow, he would never lie. He goes there, and then he tells it was again the same question was being put. So how many, who all are there in the family? He says it's 10 children and some wife. Since he had gone to that house only with one of his children only, just one child. So the landlady asks, where's your wife and your other children? He says, they are at the cemetery. And he gets the house. So try to understand how smart this is, that he never did not lie, but he could succeed in what he was trying to get. So this is the way all things happen, and you need to work it out on yourself that this 1 year, and 1 year flies. You talk about, I would not say months, 1 year, I would say 10 months. By the time you have an exam from today, it would not be even 12 months. It would be maximum of 10 or 11 months. So it's just 10, 11 months, and months they fly like this. Even if you think at the back of your mind that when did you take admission in LL.M, maybe a month back, maybe 2 months back, that much time has already elapsed. So use this time, my dear students, and this is what my feel is. Best of wishes to you, best of feel to you. I would take this opportunity, since not many students are there, and some of you for some time or the other may attend the classes in a hybrid mode. Let me take this opportunity of introducing you to the faculties who will be teaching you LL.M. And I would request all of them to kindly come up on stage so that the students present as of now are able to have their audience, and then someone at any point of time is not able to visit is able to recognize, okay, I had a one-to-one also with this faculty. May I invite Dr. Shalini Tyagi. Dr. Shalini Tyagi, you have already been aware of. She is now the Dean. She has been the Dean of the School of Law. She will be taking one of the papers in one of the subjects. Can you welcome Dr. Shalini Tyagi? Dr. Nidhi, Dr. Mr. Vikram Pratap Singh. A very seasoned academician that he is, of course, when he will be starting his classes and giving his lectures to you, it should be in hybrid mode to start with, as I say. You would definitely understand his understanding of the subject. Mr. Saket Saurabh. Again, a distinguished faculty of the system, of the School of Law, specifically being taken for LL.M itself, and they will be taking the field with you all and giving you the best of learning. Ms. Ishmi Korsori, who was doing director in LL.M, will be taking one subject. Ms. Nidhi Sharma, can you come up, ma'am? Ms. Nidhi Sharma, she is the HOD for LL.M itself. And Ms. Shivani Rawat. When it comes to the content and the subject knowledge of what she would be teaching, believe me, I have my own feel also about everybody in my college. Each and every faculty, I definitely give very good regards to her for the content and the subject knowledge that she has, and it would definitely be benefiting you all, whatever subject you will be teaching. So kindly welcome to the two faculties who are here today. Thank you so much, you all. Please. Of course, other than this, you would have guest lectures from very renowned people of those subjects in which you will be given your learning. My only humble request is that the strength of the class, offline or online, that you are coming to the college, because we have assigned 3 rooms, sorry, 3 specific rooms for LL.M teaching. One for ADR, one for wherever you will be having a common, any subject that you will talk in one room. And when specific subjects, for that you will be going to specific rooms itself. So whether you come to the college in the beginning when you're starting in a hybrid mode, or you take it from the comforts of your home or another place, in that case, when it comes to especially guest lectures or any interaction with an adjunct resource where you may have some very seasoned judge, honorable judge, sitting judge of the High Court, Delhi, a very, very senior advocate would be, or some leading academician, believe me, the complete objective of this would not really be met if the strength of the class would not be the right one. So my humble request to you all is that take it seriously. If you really, really wish to learn and add on to your content and knowledge of the subject for which you have chosen your LL.M. That's for sure. So best of luck to you all for your coming, I would say not a year, but another 10, max 11 months of LL.M. 28th we will be starting and initiating the classes. We will have a PPT which will go here, which would immediately in 5 minutes would show you that what all is going to be there. And of course, back to Ms. Ishmi's story to take it further. Thank you so much everyone. Thank you.
For introduction and always motivating our students. Students, now it is the time to give you a brief insight for the School of Law through a weekly presentation for your Master's of Course. For that, I will now invite Ms. Shivani Rawat, Assistant Professor, School of Law, Ma'am has an extensive experience of 5 years. Her area of interest is corporate and business law. She has done her post-graduation from Gujarat National Law University. She has published many research papers in international and national journals. Ma'am, I welcome you. Now I request and invite Ms. Mahima, Assistant Professor, School of Law. She has an extensive experience of 3 years. She has done post-graduation from MIT University. She has published many papers in international and national review. Her area of interest is corporate and business law. Ma'am, I welcome you too. Kindly come on the stage for the PPT presentation.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Shivali Rawat, Assistant Professor, CPJ College, and I welcome you all.
Good afternoon, I am Mahima Ketirpal, Assistant Professor of CPJ College of Higher Studies and School of Law. We are honored and blessed with all of you here, and we welcome you all to the meditation program of LL.M. Starting with the PPT, I would like to introduce you to our main pillars of the college, the main pillars behind CPJ School of Law. To start off, first let me introduce our chairman, sir, Shri Subhash Chandra Jain. He is a purely social worker and an educationalist with more than 45 years of experience in paper trade. An alumni of Sri Ram College of Commerce, he has always given importance to hard work, sincerity, rightness. While earning high recognition in the paper industry, he established Chandra Jain College of Higher Studies and School of Law in Narela, Delhi. And the college is gaining immense academic excellence under his able guidance. Shri Subhash Chandra Jain has occupied very dignified positions related to the paper industry, that is the President of Paper Merchant Association and Federation Paper Traders Association of India. He is associated with many social and religious activities and has been honored with a plethora of awards by social religious organizations. Moving forward to our General Secretary, Dr. Abhishek Lenser. As a young dynamic entrepreneur, he is the guiding force towards making major policy decisions addressed to various issues related to college. He is constantly involved in bringing about innovative changes in the governance and functioning of the college management. Next, our Director General, Mr. Ramchandra Trivedi, sir. A postgraduate in economics from Delhi School of Economics, Mr. Ramchandra Trivedi has overall experience of 28 years of the corporate sector and is acting as a Director General at the college. The student community is getting exposed to various diverse exposure with respect to personality development, mock interviews, and also getting geared up for placements in the corporate world under his guidance. He is also heading GGSIP, the college body responsible for various activities through its well-defined cells to develop the skills in students and nurture to gain professionals. Next, our Director School of Law, Dr. Amit Kumar Jain, an outstanding academic record and is a product of a prestigious system throughout. He has obtained PhD, MTech, BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering. Also had a PhD in Management from MIT University and MBA from IIT Ghaziabad. He has published more than 81 research papers in reputed journals and proceedings of international and national conferences. He is a member of a Board of Governance, Advisory Council, Academic Executive Member, Board of Studies, and member of many Indian and foreign universities as well. Next, the Dean School of Law, Dr. Shalini Tyagi. Working as a Dean in School of Law, her academic qualification is BA, LLB, LL.M, MPhil, UGC NET, PhD, and she has a total of 15 years of academic and court experience. Her areas of interest include family law, criminal law. She has published more than 54 research papers in reputed international journals, presented papers at 15 national and international seminars and conferences, and attended 60 plus webinars. She is also the convener of Moodful Committee of our college and various other committees of our college. Moving ahead to Director in charge, Academic in charge of School of Law, Mr. Vikram Pratap Singh. Mr. Vikram Pratap Singh is working as an academic in charge of School of Law. His educational qualification is BSc, LL.B, LL.M and DLL. He is pursuing LL.B in the field of labor laws. He has more than 16 years of experience in academic both practice and industrial field. His areas of interest include labor law and mercantile law. He has published and presented several research papers in reputed law journals. Next, our HOD, Dr. Nidhi Sharma. Dr. Nidhi Sharma is working as an assistant professor in law department. She has done her graduation in BA Honours from Delhi University. She has done her post-graduation in that is LL.M from Kurukshetra University. She has done her PhD from Mewar University. She has experience of 7 years in litigation, criminal and civil side at district courts and high courts of Delhi. She has a total experience of more than 15 years in cooking industry and teaching. These are the faculties of School of Law who would be teaching you LL.M. So these faculties work dedicatedly for the overall development of the students and ensure quality education to the students, which helps in laying a strong foundation to the future.
A very good afternoon once again. So I will be introducing about the School of Law. The introduction of 1-year LL.M degree program by University Grant Commission is intended to enable the existing legal education system to compete with the system prevailing in developed countries like USA and UK. LL.M program aims to equip students with skills to conduct research on legal issues from a global perspective, enabling them to think, innovate and apply their knowledge to emerging global issues. The CPJ School of Law offers 1-year LL.M degree program as per UGC guidelines, affiliated to GGSIP New Delhi and approved by Bar Council of India. The vision of CPJ School of Law is to impart excellence in legal education and become a renowned center for higher education and academic research. CPJ SOL provides LL.M in following areas of specialization: corporate law, criminal law and alternative dispute resolution. First, LL.M in corporate law. This specialization provides a unique opportunity to understand the various modes of investment, associated risk, decision-making process and underlying challenges as well as impediments. An expansive list of elective courses will take students to the nuances of corporate restructuring, risk and return associated with investment, contemporary issues in mergers and acquisitions, and strategies to improve financial stability of corporate entities. Elective courses are taught by experienced corporate lawyers and academicians and designed to embed practical understanding with academic rigor. The specialization is suitable for and will benefit corporate lawyers, business professionals, academicians, financial regulators and legal practitioners. So in your semester 1 you will have 5 subjects: research method, legal writing, system of governance, law and justice in a globalized world, law of corporate and management governance, competition law and consumer protection laws. In the second semester, you shall be having 4 subjects: regulation of capital market and foreign investment, corporate taxation, banking and insurance law, law of corporate finance and securities regulation, plus your dissertation. LL.M in criminal law. This specialization is designed to develop an understanding of legal principles and enhance knowledge in academics and criminal law research. The program enlightens students with the study of contemporary debates in both criminal law and criminal justice at an advanced level. The coursework encompasses an advanced study of key policies and laws related to areas such as roles and legitimate interests of victims, policing and crime prevention, sentencing and other judicial decisions. Under this program, students gain an analytical mindset with the help which helps them in answering hypothetical legal questions involving criminal offences. The program is also based on experiential learning of criminal laws by means of writing legal essays, research papers, and paper presentation in seminar and conferences. Again, in semester 1, you should be having 5 subjects, out of which research, method and legal writing, system of governance, law and justice in globalized world shall be same for all the 3 programs. Crime and administration of criminal justice in India, law and organized crime shall be only for criminal law students. Semester 2 shall have 4 subjects, penology, treatment of offenders, privileged class deviance, crime and investigation in ICT era, international criminal justice system, plus your dissertation work. Now we move to LL.M in alternative dispute redress resolution. This specialization is designed for its exceptional law graduates and attorneys interested in building strength as an advocate in ADR process or gaining skills and appreciated credentials for pursuing career opportunities as a mediator or arbitrator. In addition to building valuable negotiation, mediation and arbitration skills, as an advocate for a client or as a neutral one would develop a deep understanding of underlying policies and legal ramifications for a full range of ADR options. ADR expertise increase your marketability for a range of work settings including business, government, human resource, counseling, education and social work. Lawyers trained in dispute resolution also learn to become more effective advocates for clients regardless of area of practice. Semester 1. Research method in legal writing, system of governance, law and justice in a globalized world, again similar. Then evolution in concept of ADR, law of arbitration. In semester 2, you should be having 4 subjects, mediation, counseling and negotiation, international commercial arbitration, international investment arbitration, practical training in ADR skills, practical applications of ADR methods, plus your dissertation. Honorable Justice Vinod Kumar Bali was the chairman of Central Administrative Tribunal, Principal Bench in New Delhi and was the Chief Justice of Kerala High Court. He was sworn in as the Chief Justice, High Court of Kerala on 22nd January 2006. During his tenure of 1 year as Chief Justice, he decided on several constitutional matters of all branches of law. During his tenure as Chief Justice, 120 full bench cases pending in Kerala High Court were disposed of. For the first time in the history of Kerala High Court, areas of the cases were reduced by 15,000 in 1 year. He retired on 24 January 2007 on attaining the age of superannuation. He was appointed as Chairman, Central Administrative Tribunal and assumed office on 8th March 2007. These are some adjunct resources. Some of the names I will state. Honorable Justice M.L. Mehta, Honorable Justice G.S. Sistani, Honorable Justice Manju Goyal, Dr. V. Vijay Kumar, Dr. Vinay Kapoor Mehra, Dr. Afzal Wani, and the list is, as you can see on your screen. CPJ School of Law shall conduct LL.M classes in a blend of hybrid teaching methodology for which some senior faculties have already been engaged, while a few more will be engaged soon. Weekly lectures through Zoom online platform shall be delivered by adjunct resources that have been specially onboarded to impart expertise in their respective fields and maintain high quality standards of education.
Now let me brief you about the mode of teaching, that is the hybrid mode. The online classes for students will be conducted through hybrid mode, that is physical plus Zoom classrooms, as per the timetable posted on your WhatsApp groups. To join the Zoom classroom, all the students are required to create a Zoom account. The process to create the Zoom account is given on your screen. Once the Zoom ID is created, subsequent upon the successful login, you are advised to mandatorily post your email ID so created on online class WhatsApp groups for onwards registration. Student will receive a mail from the respective officials' course Zoom IDs. The student need to click on the respective link and will receive a new mail ID through which they can register as an authenticated user in the respective Zoom ID. The Zoom classroom link will be provided to the students' WhatsApp group. All the students are requested to join the class 10 minutes prior to the lecture with the required IT apparatus, that is the laptop, desktop or mobile phone, proper internet connectivity and earphones. You should be stationed in a noise-free location to avoid background disturbances, along with a notepad and a pen. Keep a constant watch at the chat window to receive any instructions for unnecessary for the information of the concerned faculties. Now, let me brief you about some guidelines which would be important for you all. Class attendance. Students are required to have a minimum of 75% of attendance in all the subjects in the semester. Under no circumstance, a student shall be allowed to appear in the internal examination if he or she has less than 75% of attendance in a particular subject. Students are required to attend seminar, workshop, guest lectures which are mandatory for them. Regular PTM would also be conducted. A student will be promoted to the next academic semester only if the student has obtained a minimum of 50% marks in all the subjects. Distribution of various components of evaluation shall be as below. Internals would be of 25% and externals would be of 75%. The passing marks as a percentage of total marks, that is the sum of both teachers' continuous evaluation and term end examination, and shall not be less than 40%. Now, library rules and regulations. The library is meant to be used for academic and reference studies. Students shall have to apply for the membership on the prescribed application form available in the library on request. The general working hours of the library are from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Monday to Saturdays, and issue and return of the books are restricted from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on all working days. In case of loss of any of the books or the library card, a duplicate card would be issued to the student on the payment of 150 rupees. Reference book will be issued for 1 hour on card for the student member. Loss of book, if any, shall be reported to the library staff immediately and it shall be replaced by another similar one. In case the borrower is unable to replace the lost book, twice the cost will be charged.
Placements and internships are an integral part of any college's annual calendar of activities. The training and placement cell of CPJ School of Law works towards enhancing the employability of the law students and consequently providing them with ideal platforms. The cell is constantly involved in creating excellent tie-ups with prospective employers. The School of Law has been achieving immense internship and placements for the law students, especially the final year ones. Wherein the students are successfully associated and placed with various law firms, Indian corporate, MNC, senior advocates of honorable courts of Delhi. These are some of our SOL recruiters, as you can see on the screen. We extend warm welcome to students aspiring to join our college with an assurance that the college shall contribute its best to develop not only your domain knowledge but also enhance your personality and boost up your belief in yourself. Thank you so much for joining us today and best of luck on this new journey.
All of us. I hope students, your journey with us will remain knowledgeable and rewarding. Now I request our Director General Sir to kindly come up on the stage for the question and answer round. Students, if you have any query in your mind and if you want to ask anything, Director General Sir is available on the platform. You can ask them. An round of applause for Director General Sir.
We have a refreshment before you leave and wish to meet the faculties. I would make a move, but definitely not to have any interaction with Vikramji or Sakesh or Shalini or Vidhi and Shivani, Vishwiji. Anything you wish to speak to them, can you do so? Okay? Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you all for giving your valuable time and coming today for all of us. We request all students to kindly remain seated before the senior dignitaries leave. You can all take your refreshment boxes before leaving. And just an important announcement. Shuttle service is there.